me pressing record just in case I want to use this video with another class. We're going to start with our famous rectangle. Draw a rectangle. Draw a rectangle. Like we always do, on your piece of paper or on your sketchbook. So today we're going to be using line, shape, and color. Let me zoom this a little bit so you can see a little bit. That's a little bit too far zoomed in. There we go. All right, did you draw your rectangle? I'm not going to take hands right now. I'll wait till we're done drawing and everybody's coloring, and then if you want to ask me a question, then you can. All right? All right. Move this guy out of the way. All right. Next step, we're going to draw a trapezoid close to the top of our rectangle, but not touching, leaving some space, maybe an inch or an inch and a half. A trapezoid, by the way, if you've never heard that name for that shape before, a trapezoid is kind of like a triangle that has one of the ends cut off. All right, underneath the trapezoid, we're going to come down and draw two lines. See if you can figure out what we're drawing. I don't want you to tell me right now. Just think about it. I'm not taking hands right now, guys. We're just going to do the drawing, and then I'm going to let you color, and then I'll take your hands, okay? So just hold your questions. Ethan, is there something wrong? Here, let me press the button. No? Okay, all right. I'll get your hands when we're done drawing. Uh-oh. Tyler wants to come in. There we go. Oh, you know what? I got to make you guys bigger so I can see everybody. All right. Tyler, just get a piece of paper and try to catch up with us, bud. We're just drawing a real simple, easy drawing using line, shape, and color. Okay, on the top, we're going to make a little rectangle. I'm just making some of my lines thicker. I like to use, for my big shapes, nice thick lines, because that helps create contrast. Thick lines for your big shapes. Little shapes can have thinner lines. The line should match the shape. If it's a big shape, you can use thick lines. If it's a small shape, use thinner lines. Okay, down here at the bottom, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line that's wavy that connects with the bottom of this object that we're drawing. So it's kind of like the ground. Anybody think they know what we're drawing yet? You can raise your hand. Let's see. What do you think, Willow? What are we drawing?
It's definitely what is a wavy? I thought it was a light tower because light towers are on the wave is on the ocean. That's why I think it's a light tower.
It is. It's not an ocean lighthouse. It's a space lighthouse, but it is a lighthouse.
That's why it's called because lighthouses are on waves.
All right, down at the bottom, we're going to make a escape hatch. An escape hatch. So I'm just going to draw a little rectangle, and I'm going to put a frame around it. So this is like a pressurized escape hatch. Yes, Chaz? That would have been a good guess too, bud. I'm just going to put some lights around the escape hatch here. Maybe some venting. I'm just starting to think of details now because my object is made out of simple shapes, but I want it to have some detail. This could be a lighthouse on the moon. It could be a lighthouse on another planet. It could be a lighthouse on an asteroid that's flying through space. Who knows?
Mr. Hitchcock.
Yes.
Once I have a door where like little things go through, bugs and animals go in the door, top over a door, they get trapped and they get stuck and they can't get out and they get eaten by the light tower because a light tower is a monster.
That's a good idea, Chaz. Kind of scary, but good. I like scary ideas anyways. All right, I'm just using simple lines and shapes here just to add some details. Let me move my keyboard out of the way. To the doorway. So just some lines and shapes down here. What else can I add? Maybe some dots. Maybe they're little buttons. Maybe there is a control panel over here. If someone outside needs to get in, they would have to enter a secret code on this control panel. There's buttons and things here. There's a little screen. There's a little camera right here so that the people inside can make sure that the person that's at the doorway is someone they want to let in. You know, for safety's sake, of course. All right, now let's add some details to the rest of our ship. Our tower should probably have some space windows so it can see things that are flying around outside.
Mr. Hitchcock.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch Chucky?
Once, I think I watched it one time a long time ago, like when I was a teenager. Peyton wants to get in.
That's a scary movie.
Yeah, it's probably a little scary for you. I would imagine that's not really meant for little kids to watch, I don't think.
Well, I like to watch scary things.
Okay, Peyton, we're just drawing a little space lighthouse here, little space station. Try to catch up. I am recording this, so when I get done with the drawing, I can replay the beginning of the video. But this is a pretty easy drawing here, just real simple shapes, and then lots of little teeny details. So see what you can do. Sorry you missed the beginning of class, bud. All right, we're gonna put the light up here. This is where the light's gonna be, and it's gonna be a really big circle. And I'm gonna do two circles. All right, I'm gonna stop for just a moment and let everybody catch up because I know I tend to draw kind of fast. So let me get everybody to catch up. That way Peyton can catch up and Tyler, because I know they came in a little late.
I put two little details on the lighthouse. Makes it brighter. Add a lot of canvas.
Boy, you guys are really concentrating there. All right, on top, I'm going to draw a little antenna here because they got to have Wi-Fi and radio signal. You can even draw the Wi-Fi logo.
Mr. Hitchcock.
Yes.
So when people come as little, it has a little tentacle eye out off of lighthouse, so when people come to the lighthouse, they know it's someone they need.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea. You know what I'm going to put down here? I'm going to put a little flagpole. Because even in space, we got to fly our flag. So this is a U.S. space station.
Stop, Hunter. Laser. A laser gun.
Mm-hmm. What else? What else do we need here? Let's see. We got a flag. That's good. Let me add some details to this flagpole really quick here. We got our big light. This is our big light right here. It's a giant LED light. You wouldn't want to look at this light when it's turned on because you wouldn't be able to see for a little while. If you've ever had, like, maybe your dad's had a flashlight and you looked at the light and it kind of gives you that, whoa, that little blindingness.
Oh, it's kind of like a blind.
Yeah.
Because my nanny has a blind, one blind eye.
Mm-hmm. All right. What else can we add to this lighthouse? Should we add some stripes to it? Oh, nice. I like how you got big paper, Henry. Let's add some stripes to it. And these will just be good to color in a pattern, perhaps. I'm just making some of my lines thicker. Ooh, I know. It needs a robot arm, guys. I'm going to draw a little robot arm.
The detail.
Yeah. In case it's got to fix something, you know? It has a little robot arm here. It can pick up things. Maybe picks up a spaceship so that the spacemen can work on it. It's got a big claw on the end here. Maybe they have to perform experiments on rocks on the moon, maybe, and they need a big claw to pick up these big rocks. Who knows? Got to use your imagination a little bit to come up with these artistic ideas, you know. Be a little.
I have a detail where it has like where it grabs stuff and it has a trash can for it, and then when it grabs stuff, it throws it in the trash, and then it puts it in the lighthouse when people are in it.
That's a good idea.
And they're in a control room.
That's a really good idea. I'm adding a stripe up here to the top by the light. And this is the point where you're following along with me, but if you think of an idea that you want to add, go ahead and add it. Like if you just think that your lighthouse needs like a little robot to go with it, draw a little robot. I was kind of thinking that myself. Actually, I know what I'm going to draw right here next to the lighthouse. I'm going to draw a space truck. Big old space truck right here parked up next to the space station lighthouse. It's a big, old, tough space truck. Big wheels. Gotta have big wheels. Everything is off-road on the moon or Mars or wherever they are, so you need big wheels. There's no roads until we go up there and build some.
Favorite thing to eat. What? I said that's my favorite lunch to eat.
That's what I'm gonna make you guys want when it's time.
And of course, our truck needs an antenna so it can communicate. That's the signal coming out. And it is a USA truck to go with the USA Space Tower. Just fun. Just fun stuff. Make his bumper black. Lots of lights. Maybe it's got a big light on the hood so it can see in the dark. That's what that is right there. It's got toolboxes back here on the back. I'm running out of room. I should have made my rectangle bigger. Should we put some little spaceships up here in the air around the space station? We could do some little spaceships. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. I'm gonna put a little spaceship up here.
I'm gonna draw something. I have something where another light tower had a thing, and it was on the other side of it, and then it grabbed this tower, so when it can hear it tied, and it wrapped it and grabbed it to its tower, and then it put it on this tower. A ship broke it.
Oh no. That's not good.
And there's a lot of ships flying around all the light towers.
There's a little tiny little spaceship back here flying around in space. Maybe there's a little couple of planets or moons. They could be moons. Some stars. I like to do circles. A lot of kids do dots for stars. I like to do circles because number one, you can color them in if it's a circle. So if you want your stars to stand out, you got to make them into shapes.
You're good at drawing.
I try. You guys are pretty good too. You're getting better all the time. You got to practice to get good, right?
My brother always draws so good for me. Even my sister, she copies on the computer. She puts paper on the computer and draws with a pencil.
That's good.
And she makes stuff for me if I want to draw it. She'll make it.
I'm going to color these.
My brother, he normally does stuff for me, and I do stuff for him. If he does stuff for me, I do stuff for him.
All right. I think this is about all I can fit in. Ooh, actually, hold on. I just thought of something else. Hold on. Sorry. I thought of another idea. Down here we're going to put some space rocks.
What?
And oh, there should be a little path leading up to the space station. So I'm just going to put 2 lines, and this is like the sidewalk going up.
You make a lot of details.
That's what makes a drawing look good. It's not just how well you draw, it's also how many details you put in.
My brother likes to put a lot of details into his drawing.
Mm-hmm.
He always shows me after school when he does art. He pulls it out of his backpack and shows when he's done with his homework. He has to submit it too.
Mm-hmm.
He said he doesn't have homework, so he has to give up for 10 minutes.
I'm going to add more stars here.
But we play racetracks all the time.
Racetracks?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I have a car shooter. So, and he has a lot of tracks. I only got like 5 or 6. I think he has like almost 100 of those tracks. But we was gonna do a loop-de-loop on the car track, but we don't do nothing with it.
Mm.
Don't like the loop-de-loop itself, a loop-de-loop with it. Mr.
just...
Hitchcock.
All right, I think I'm going to call this drawing done, guys. Hold on 1 second.